Now this right here, it goes beyond sad. This is what we are. A man dies, not just any man, of course, an American icon, a father, a husband, a legend of millions. And what does the left do? They celebrate, they cheer, and then say it should have been Trump. Let's get into this, y'all.
Do you think that the Grim Reaper thought Hulk Hogan was Trump? I mean, they have awful similarities. But in any case, it feels like he's getting closer. Like I mean...
You mean to tell me that Hulk Hogan is the third person? I mean, seriously? I think I'm not the only one who was kind of hoping for a different third person. How does he just, passing everything but away? Dang.
Now, I'm not sure who's in charge between Sky Daddy, Annabelle, and the devil, but nobody's doing their job. Everybody must be on PTO, and I don't know who approved it, okay? Now, first, the gentleman that was taking Annabelle around passed away without doing what we asked him to do. And then y'all took out Ozzy yesterday. Today it's Hulk Hogan. Who is in charge? Okay, because you're not reading the paperwork correctly. All right? You got the man from the Heritage Foundation. Cool. But that's not what we're asking for. I'm not sure who's in charge, but I'm sick and I'm tired.
You got the wrong guy with the orange skin and the blonde hair. Again, come on, can we aim a little better here? You're getting the wrong ones. Yes, Hulk Hogan has passed at 71, but at least you got the personality right this time. Yeah, they're the same. They were both fascist, racist pieces of crap. And the skin color and the hair. You're getting closer.
Trisha, you were supposed to take the orange one, not the dark one. The orange one. Rest in peace, Ozzy. I guess I should have been a little more specific about what orange one I meant. Good riddance.
You see how fast compassion disappears when the name doesn't fit their politics. You see that, man? This is just, they talk about inhumane all the time. They didn't mourn. They sat there and mocked them. They didn't grieve. They literally wished someone else died. And here's the twisted part. These are the same people who call themselves the party of love and tolerance. But ask yourself, since when does death become a punchline just because of who someone voted for? This isn't just political tribalism. This is a spiritual sickness.
You think we care about this? You think we give a we don't care?
Oh, Hulk Hogan died. Maybe we can get Kid Rock next.
Hulk Hogan's fucking dead. Hulk Hogan's fucking dead. Shut the fuck up.
We're not actually mourning this motherfucker's death, are we?
Are you serious right now, man? They turning this guy death into like a festival. And they do it if you think the guy's on the wrong team. Let that sink in, man. This is
goodbye.
The half-wit, better known as Hulk Hogan, has passed on, and I, for one, am happy about it.
If you haven't heard, Hulk Hogan had a heart attack last night. All that hatred balled up in his chest, all that shit finally did its job. Took a long time. Took way too long, in my opinion. And for anybody who's like, the left is celebrating the passing, how dare... Fuck him, you and your mother, okay? I just want you to know that from the bottom of my spirit.
The same people who will sit there and cry over microaggressions are dancing when a man dies of cardiac arrest. This isn't activism, and this is hate. And they're trying to put a smiley face on it. And for what? A mistake he apologized for years ago? If redemption's not real, then what's left of your humanity? Let's call out this hypocrisy, y'all.
Yeah, so Hulk Hogan passed this morning, 71 years old, cardiac arrest.
And niggas immediately go to the timeline talking about rest in peace. I hope you rotten in hell, you racist piece of shit. Fuck you. All this old crazy, hateful shit. So I asked myself, what the fuck did Hulk Hogan do that was so racist that you would wish a man rot in hell or rest in peace on the day he died? Fuck what he said, because we all say some racist shit. Even us niggas say racist shit. What did he do that was so racist that you would wish the worst on the man the day you die? Because guess what? Motherfucker, you gonna die too one day. And truth be told, do you want motherfuckers saying that shit about you? Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Out of all the shit you wishing on him for what he said, I'm going to be real. Nigga, I don't want my daughter dating no Peckerwood unless she got $100 million. So I can't get mad at him for saying he don't want his daughter dating no nigger unless it's $100 million nigga. Shit, I feel the same motherfucking way. So how am I going to knock this man? At the end of the day, that's Hulk Hogan, bro. That's an American icon. And if you under 35, you really need to shut the fuck up anyway, because you didn't even get to experience Hulk Hogan. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Now, I don't excuse racism at all. That isn't the point here. But this is a grown-ass man keeping it 100. You don't have to agree with everything Hogan said. Of course, I don't either. But where's the line? When did rest in peace become too much to ask? If people are judged by the worst moment of their life, then most of America is getting canceled at their funeral. That's just the facts. And that's the game the Democrats want. Permanent guilt, permanent outrage. But let me show you the part they'll never talk about. The part that proves who Hulk Hogan really was.
Can you just tell us what Hulk Hogan meant to you, sir?
What Hulk Hogan meant to me?
Yes.
He saved my daughter's life.
He did?
Yeah. You didn't know the Hulk unless you knew the Hulk. The Hulk Hogan had a heart of gold and gave a new meaning of taking his shirt off his back and giving it to you. That man saved my daughter's life about a year ago, and I can never repay him for it now.
Can you explain that? How did that happen?
My daughter got a rare disease when she was in Mexico. And for 2 years, she fought that battle. And she finally overcame it. She had called me up. She said, Dad, I need to come see you. So I sent for a plane ticket. She came down here for 2 weeks. We came here. And she said, you know, I'd really like to meet that man. So I called him up. And he walked right through this, right between these two buildings. And he walked with my daughter hand in hand. And he gave her hope and faith that she could overcome and survive. That was the Hulk. That's what that man did. He didn't know her from Adam, but he knew she was hurting. And he walked that beach with her for hours and gave her hope and words of encouragement. He saved my daughter's life. And that man, I love that man more than anything in the world. He was more than what this world knew. And he kept a lot of that to himself for good reasons. But those who knew him knew how his heart was made of gold. If you didn't know him, you didn't know how true that man was and how much he loved his fans and how much he really cared.
What is your message to his family, his children, his wife?
His children, they know he was the greatest man. I love you. My heart's with you. My heart goes out with you. I send you all my prayers. And if there's anything you need, you call Steve and we'll be there for you.
Your final message to Hulk Hogan. What is your message to the man himself?
I'm gonna miss you, brother. Thank you for saving my daughter's life. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for giving me just a chance to be equal with you. I'm sorry.
I mean, and there it is, man. The part that I want you to see. Behind all the fake outrage was a man who showed up when it mattered. He didn't have to walk that beach. He didn't. He didn't have to get that girl hope, but he did. And to that father, Hogan wasn't just a wrestler. He was the reason his daughter didn't give up. And yet the left called this man a fascist. Let me tell you everything about their morality. Everything I just said, low-key, just explained it, basically. Now, take a look at what Hogan was wearing the last time we saw him in public. This is what they're saying. America first. I'm going to zoom out for y'all. Now you get it. It wasn't about racism. It wasn't about forgiveness. It was about what he represented, what he wore. America first, right? The moment you support Trump, your entire life becomes disposable to them. You're no longer human, you're a threat. And when you die, they celebrate because they never saw you as a person to begin with. And if you still don't believe it, then watch the moment that triggered that full-blown hatred.
When I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised. But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again. When I look out and I see,
You know, I grew up watching Hulk. You know, when he was on WCW. Excuse me. And then when he came back to WWF at the time, a lot of these kids won't know about WWF. They only know WWE. But that's what triggered the mob. He took that same energy from the ring and aimed it at the White House. And when he ripped that shirt off, he revealed Trump Vance. That was it. They didn't care what he stood for, only that he stood up. And that's why they glad he's gone. The team think, I want to hear from y'all. Is this justice or about control? Now I know somebody gonna mean me over here tearing up. It's just the realization I'm having that death is real, man. And as I'm finishing this video, I don't know, it's just starting to hit me in a way that's like, first off, let me breathe, catch myself. But it's hitting me in a way that's like, I remember, you know, being a kid and waiting on him, Kevin Nash, you know, when they took, you know, who else? Can't even remember his name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm glad I waited to the end of the video for all this anyway. I'm cool. I don't know, it's just that video just kind of like made me think about all them childhood moments. It wasn't like a lot, but I remember getting a Hulk Hogan wrestling man when he had the black and blonde beard. Yeah, man, what a time. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.